Alrighty. Things look good. I wasn't going to stream today, was going to go out. Decided I really couldn't be bothered going out, so screw it, we'll do a stream for a little bit. Dailies haven't reset yet, they're not far off. 12, 22, and 34. Not too far from being done, honestly. So, yeah. My hair, it's like, was my hair in the stream there? Yeah, my hair's just sticking up in a weird spot. There we go. Flattened her out. We're just going to run our Arena Grand Prix. Haven't got much else to do there. We've only got 13 hours remaining anyway. So, we may as well at least go for it. I don't think we can make it into any kind of Group A1, right? Okay. We can only go into the final stage from here. So, Group B, yeah, you need at least 3, which we did. So we are in final stage. So really, we're just playing for awards at this point. We may as well try and get them since we've only got 13 hours. We'll do this last run, make the most of it, I guess. Hopefully we can get something more. Would be nice, hey? See what we can do for an hour or so, maybe. Again, keeping it reasonably short today. Since I wasn't planning to stream at all, we will keep it nice and short. Maybe I can do some longer ones another day. I just like that. I like that 1 to 2 hour block, honestly, for streaming. It's not super long, and a lot of streamers will go for longer. I just kind of like to keep it reasonably. Arts, Mage, Squirrel. We might actually hold all this. Gives us a decent starting draw engine. So we can Arts for 1. We can Squirrel for 2, and then on turn 3 we could actually Squirrel and Mage and still have 1 play point left. Why not? If a Mage to an 8-9. Fortunately, it doesn't ring any bells. Sorry, I wish it did. What can we knock out here? So, Squirrel does give us that draw like we planned. I would have liked Insight or something. We could still get an Insight if we draw in a spell. But some time ago, yeah, it wasn't quite that long ago. It was a year and a half. So, what, start of 2019? Start of 2020? Start of 2020. It would have been start of 2020. Real early on in 2020. I mean, the game came out in 2016. I started playing the end of 2016. And then I played for 3 years. A little over 3 years. Not really any draw here that was beneficial. That's okay though, that actually makes up for it a little bit. Yeah, Darkness Evolve. It was just after Darkness Evolve released is when I started playing.
Your very existence disproves intelligent design.
Opportunity for growth.
Decent ping there. God, I actually don't mind. This is the one I've been tempted to potentially swap in. Since it does do a removal. Pretty easy removal. More than 2 months? Damn. See, I played, like, I want to say 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day for 3 years, at least. Minimum. I mean, I've got 2,000 hours on Steam. I've got probably another 2,000 hours on total mobile, because I at least had the same amount of time between Steam and mobile. So it wouldn't surprise me. I never had a break until that year and a half, where I was like, ugh. 9 hours a day, oof, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Corpses come in every shade imaginable.
This hand's kind of awkward.
She is the bloom.
I was really looking for anything playable, but this is just kind of ugh. I really burned out a year and a half ago. And the game, honestly, it hasn't It hasn't changed that much. Power creep's got worse, but the overall game hasn't really changed. Things are just faster, which isn't a surprise. They were already increasing more and more. Yes. Control Blood, Bloody Mary. I remember that deck. That was alright. I was still more partial to aggro bloods.
Eventually.
I was a fan of Dark Feast. I enjoyed Dark Feast quite a bit. That was a fun deck.
Rapid fire.
Gosh.
They might have a slightly better hand than me, which is a bit disappointing. I was hoping for a better start.
I'm out of cash.
I mean, we're qualified for final stage, so we are just playing for rewards at this point. This arena run. Grand Prix. Grand Prix? Grand Prix? I don't know how to pronounce shit, but I always say Grand Prix. Yeah, we'll go Squirrel. We'll try and draw. Eleanor. It's okay. It's a bit awkward now, though. Not really super usable. I do. Can't even really play this if I want Eleanor live next turn, so we might just Evo trade and deal 1 damage. Honestly, I don't see a great line of play here that really has super amount of benefit. I kind of want Eleanor to at least be able to generate a card for me, since we're playing on the back end anyway. I mean, we've played 3 unique named cards, that'll make 4, that'll be 5. If I can at least get Isabel in my hand, then I'll be alright. They've already got a fully boosted Isabel, so they're playing way better than I am.
An opportunity for growth.
Open 6 just needs a ban list. I could see that. This is pretty good, actually. Use away that. We're still playing behind, but could be worse. I want to copy the quad.
Going beyond dimensions.
Headache should have more expanded one open. Yeah. Statistically, I think now, like after having a discussion with another guy that I'm friends with, yeah, he open 6 seems like the better format overall for rewards. Even like unless you consistently do insane in intake 2, open 6 is just averages out way better. This hand is kind of arse though. Probably just pass it. Ugh. And yeah, the little bit of Take 2 I played, I really didn't enjoy. And Open 6, more enjoyable, but yeah, if they can kind of just roll you in Open 6, which is unfortunate. It only takes them getting slightly better cards than you, and you just really can't do anything about it. What am I going to do next? So, we're probably just going to, well, start with an Insight play, I guess.
Take a seat. Class is in session.
Then we might just get rid of one of these now. Another Insight. We can Insight. We can Splendor. Kill it.
This'll crush you. Won't hold me back.
I can play the Isabel. Play that for a double boost. Play the Glimpse Beyond. Probably not optimal, but we'll do it.
Your time, girl.
Yeah, some 48 deck card size package, yep. Yeah, that's what it felt like to me too. It's definitely not the best setup. So this isn't bad, this just isn't good. How I want to look at this hand. We potentially, even potentially we don't have lethal, I guess. Don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be generating an extra Quattro next turn due to our setup earlier with Gloria.
Acknowledge defeat. Sorry, but this ends here.
Fairly good trade for them.
Don't underestimate me.
Even without trading, it's fairly good.
Don't underestimate me.
Frontal attack.
if they trade into this... I'm trying to think. If they trade into this, then we are kind of in trouble. If not, we... Alright, yeah, okay. If they didn't trade, we potentially had lethal on them, so, I mean, they kind of had to, I guess. What am I going to do now? That's not the best hand. Really doesn't matter how I do this, right? So we'll play quad. Play the elements. Put us back at that. Authoring, not really doing anything yet. It could be good later. Might play the Fates for the draw. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, we'll just sit on that. We shouldn't be getting doubled here, which is good. Should just be a single hit. Oh dear.
Perish before true magic.
So we can always just Quattro elements ourselves next.
All is an illusion.
Bit more awkward, but not the end of the world, I guess. How do I do this the best? I'm just gonna go for it.
Don't underestimate me.
Go for that.
Before true magic.
So... no matter how I do this, I can't play Glimpse. I'll play Glimpse. I'm just gonna straight up play Glimpse, and then we'll play this. We'll just evo him.
You ready for the good stuff?
The Mysterium in the deck burn. Yeah, Mysterium's interesting. If I had the cards, that's probably what I'd play. I believe this just can't be attacked, right? Yeah, so I'm just free to kill that and kill that.
A full frontal attack.
They're gonna probably use their own again, and then we're kind of in a similar situation unless they have another Isabel in hand. Yeah. I've been playing just straight up Spell Boost Rune for our elements, and a unlimited sword deck, mostly. The unlimited sword deck has been doing absolutely insanely well. I actually could almost probably climb Grandmaster with it if I wanted. That's how good it's been so far. It's also relatively cheap. Relatively cheap. You need 3 Diona. You don't really need 3 Hour, but I'm running 3. And then the rest are basically bronze and silver cards. I don't even think there's hardly any golds in it. I don't think there's any golds in it, maybe. I'd have to look. That's cool. Alright, we'll grab that. We'll grab Quattro. We'll grab elements. Now, though, now's the play that I need to make work, I guess. Actually, no, it's just lethal. That's lethal.
You saw through my fiction.
I always got to remember that authoring lets me do 5 damage. Since it's turn 10. Okay, the game's just not ending. Great. I love it when my opponent's an asshole. Yay! Now we get to sit here for 80 seconds. I mean, we top deck the... did we top deck the Isabel? I think we top decked that, right? Yeah. So we top decked the Isabel, we played that, and then we just authoringed them. I mean, I sat on the authoring waiting to be able to use it. I just needed the Isabel. I mean, yeah, they don't know that, but like from my end, it's great. We just top deck the Isabel, which I think was the only way we had lethal that game, was to top deck one of our 2 remaining Isabels. Since we'd got Quattro from thing earlier.
Didn't even break
Gloria.
a sweat.
Literally the only line of play I think that we had available for lethal at least that turn. Ugh. You gotta love authoring's 5 damage that I just always forget about, because I rarely make it to turn 10. And then the turns that I do make it is where it's actually relevant. Yep. Who makes it to turn 10? Who, like, are you really playing Shadowverse if you make it to turn 10? Mage, Missile, and Glory. Actually, not a bad start, I guess. I would like a turn 1 play, but... yeah, cool. That kind of makes up for it a little bit. So I can Missile next turn, hopefully drawing to another playable card would be good for turn 3. Authoring would actually be amazing. If I can Author and Insight next turn, turn 3, sorry, I'll be really happy. Be actually a pretty nice hand. That's okay. Not the best, but it'll do. And that's a pretty trash hand to draw into. That's a pretty trash one to draw. Okay, so... Covered Mage can be played for free if we use Impalement Arts. Would like to draw into anything else more usable. Come on. Rooney, yeah, not really what I was after, but sure. Counter card, we'll play this for draw. Kind of trash. Probably just going to play Rooney because I want to do something. At least it gets us the draw and a spell boost, hey? Alright, man. I'll still be here in at least 10 minutes. What am I going to do next? Next play. Really no available option, which kind of sucks. Earth Rune, though, kind of more viable, I guess, if that is purely Earth Rune, but... Yeah, Seraphic Blade, classic card.
She is the bloom.
My next turn's probably Eleanor. I would love to draw Isabel again like last time. If I can top deck an Isabel here, then Eleanor just becomes like infinitely a good play. If I don't, then it's just kind of eh. I'm not really a fan of it.
Further the craft. An opportunity for growth.
Okay, I guess. I can still potentially draw an Isabel off it. Now I don't have a chance of it. Alright, I don't want to do this. I just play the Eleanor. Then we'll just play that. Splendor, maybe. Actually, I kind of want to copy something. Do I want to copy something, or do I just want to try and leave this up? I think they're probably just going to kill it. That's the problem. We'll copy our Splendor. Then I actually might just ram this. Makes it susceptible to easy death, but, you know, that's fine. I'd rather keep the Splendor for the moment. Or removal. Especially going up against Earth.
Could be worse. Could be better.
I don't really know how to play against Earth perfectly. Other than just going for my combo, and my combo just isn't here.
Could be worse. Could be better.
This isn't too bad though. I've already got them down to 5.
Ready to summon.
I'm gonna use that for trading, which is good. Let's see, my draw is mediocre. Not really what I want. Also not the worst. Try and draw. We'll just try and draw. What do we got? Riven, that's kind of useless to me. I don't really have any good play. Okay. Alright, well, that kind of went to shit. At least if I had played Neighbor first and then done some other stuff, I could have at least set that up. I'm gonna just pass my turn, but... Decently boosted Rooney, for sure. Yeah, that's a 10 plus Rooney. Okay. A 10 plus Rooney play, that's a little awkward, but not the end of the world, I guess. Another spell boost. Cool. Health thing kind of hurts me. How do I actually want to do this? Play this.
Nothing stops me once I got my speedy boots on.
I can play that and that. Then proceed to play the Rich, which will double boost that. I think we're actually going to overstack our hand if I don't play this right. Yeah, because we're already at that. How do I want to do this? Right, play that.
The magic of flowers is
Play this. Get rid of the Rooney.
How did I miss that?
Free up some space.
Blossom and flower!
Play that so that otherwise I get another one and boost them all to 0 and open one spot in my hand.
Eventually.
Kill off that.
Frontal attack.
We'll just play the mage.
She is the bloom.
Finally got the Isabel. We may... What's that? What are we on, actually? What are we on first? 5. Without playing Insight, right? Yeah, 5 without playing Insight. We can get... We haven't played Splendor yet at all. And we haven't played the Rapid Fire, so we may actually just be fine to pass this. Without actually boosting it. Because Glimpse gets me 1, Splendor gets me 1, that brings us up to what we need, and then we can just drop it hard. Which isn't the worst play. I like that play. We'll see what happens first. When my sister gets home from wherever she's out to, she's meant to be bringing me food, which should be pretty sweet, although I'm not a big fan of eating on stream, so we'll see how we go with that. Alright, we can fuse that. We'll just get rid of it. Then... This is where things get more interesting for me. Which order do I want to do this in? I definitely probably want to play the Quattro. So maybe I just completely avoid it and just do it.
This'll crush
Lamps,
you. Dad?
Quattro,
Don't underestimate me.
Elements.
Perish before true magic.
Then what? Probably just pass. If I had a fused last turn, I guess I could have fused again, got Insight, and been up to Crimson by the final turn, but this is fine, I think. Okay, their own elements, probably.
Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen here.
Perish before true magic.
So, because we played elements first, that does put us slightly behind.
Glorious flower blooms
No, Eleanor
in
Evo play
Wonderland.
first, though. Interesting. I guess they can just copy Isabel.
Do you possess
So
the
it doesn't
courage
really
to
matter. It
defy?
just means they need a follower to use Isabel with,
Blooms thrice.
instead of copying Quattro. Quadra. Same difference, really, to me. Well, Insight.
Cease. Class is in session.
Okay, it's not really that useful. Fuse to get another Insight. I'm going to play.
You'll make a good test subject.
I'm going to play to Evo. I want the Fates in my hand for a second.
Sorry, but this ends here.
I can Insight it. That's not bad. Not the best, but it's not bad. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use Fates and draw cards.
It's showtime.
Got an Insight, that's okay. I might Insight first, actually.
Take a seat. Class is in session.
Not useful.
Rapid fire. What?
Turned through some cards, but didn't really get me anywhere. So we're kind of on another. We're on like a 1-turn clock here if they don't have the kill this turn, right? If they copy Isabel, they'll just get it next turn.
This'll crush you at the next show.
So we need to hit our own Isabel or something here. Which, provided Riven didn't burn them earlier, we have a chance.
Everyone. You won't hold me back.
Yeah, that doesn't actually surprise me that much in the West.
Design a brighter future for everyone.
Kind of like when I quit playing the game, right? I noticed there was already a massive downturn when I quit. Like right before I was ready to quit, about 3 months before I quit playing, there was already starting to have a downturn in the game. Especially after kind of like events were kind of gone for the West. SPO stuff was kind of all that existed, and there wasn't that much in the community space anymore. Like nowhere near as substantially as before. That's really not doing anything for me. I think I just lose this now. Yeah.
The magic of flowers is roasted.
I mean, I can like clear out most of this, but pretty sure I'm just dead anyway. Kind of unfortunate.
How did I miss that?
Damn.
Perish before
I would probably say that is the case, honestly. Having some, I had some connections in the past to some people who were doing, like, from the Western side, who were doing some work with Cygames and stuff, and yeah, let's just say, at the time, they really didn't care about the West. At least they didn't seem to. Everything, like, back and forth between my connections and that was talked about really wasn't great. Especially the tournament scene, at least. They didn't seem to care that much about the Western tournament scene. Yeah, okay, damn.
Daria.
Silence. The dead have no need of words.
Damn, that's pretty full on. This is not a bad start.
Take a seat. Class is in session.
But yeah, such is the life of a game like this. If the developers won't show enough care to the global audience when you release something global like this, then yeah, it'll eventually die out. I mean, and they have a bad track record for that to begin with. I mean, Rage of Bahamut was closed down before Shadowverse even released in the West. It's a bit disappointing. Because that game looked like a fun game. I would have enjoyed playing that. I'll get lost. I haven't heard much about that game anymore. World Flipper seems to be doing okay, but it did only just release like yesterday, day before, whatever it was. So that hasn't been out very long. This can't be damaged, right? So it can still be destroyed. So I can just Riven it. We'll burn a couple of cards, but that's fine. We're gonna throw a few cards in our deck.
She is the bloom.
I enjoy World Flipper. I've been playing it the last couple of days. Not super seriously, but just for some fun. G3D Model Grand Blue? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I played a little bit when it first came out, but didn't enjoy it, never went back. I just didn't get really any enjoyment out of it, so I was like, nah, not for me, I'm good.
A bit of magic.
I dabbled in Grand Blue a little bit early on as well, like back when I first started playing Shadowverse, and couldn't get into that game much either, honestly. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of gacha games. I've played my fair share of gacha games pretty continuously. It's just, those games didn't really catch me.
Do not seek what is not there.
Bow your head.
Played Genshin for a while as well, quite a while actually,
For the end is near.
and then got bored.
An opportunity for growth.
I enjoyed Genshin. I liked its combat. That was quite fun. Yeah, it does. It actually has gameplay, yeah. Which is what I enjoyed. That was the part that really kept me playing that for a while, except to the point where I just couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered doing my daily stuff anymore. I think I dropped like $70 or so in that game. Actually, probably more than that. More than $70 when you include every season pass stuff each month or whatever it was. Yeah, Genshin's story wasn't too bad either. For sure. I need to kill this though. Go this way.
Nothing stops me once I got my speedy boots on.
Not gonna be perfect, but it'll do the job, right? If I want to just boost some cards while also drawing some cards.
She is the bloom.
I can't kill this with a spell, but I can at least ram it.
Get ready for the good
I'll play
stuff.
until I get play. Yeah, fair.
I always catch the varmint. Justice finds a way.
I had a decent level and teams and shit considering, honestly. Most of my characters were decently, like, duplicated, excluding, obviously, 5 stars, whatever it was. I had, like, I think it was C5 or C6 Fischl, C5 Bennett, fucking C4 or 5 Barbara or something. Something like that. Most of my 4-star stuff was pretty decent. Then I had every event, like every 5-star event character up until, excluding like I think Ganyu I skipped at the time, up to at least Xiao. And that was just mostly off free-to-play. The only one character I actually spent on was Xiao. That's where I spent the bulk of what I spent. And then I kind of stopped playing because I couldn't be bothered. Which was a bit sad, but you know. Such is life. Also, this hand. Fuck me. What's this at? It's only at 1. It's really not going to probably... Oh, it could nearly be live, I guess, with playing Glimpse and playing Rapid Fires. Should probably draw first, but... If I played my draws first, I could have been better off, honestly.
Take a seat. Class is in session. Rapid fire. Answers come in every
What's this at?
shade imaginable.
6? Yeah, so I can send it live now if I want. Could have done it a bit better, but this is still going to be fine.
Going beyond dimensions.
Actually, that's probably a mistake.
Oh gosh, so many crystals.
But it's fine. We'll make it work. Down. Play this. Play this. Play this.
It's showtime. I'll design a brighter future for everyone.
Heals 3.
Flower power.
Trade the weaker of the two. Probably die next turn, but you know, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that was really it for me too. It was like a lot of the grindy stuff I just couldn't be bothered with in the end. It was taking up, you know, an hour or two of my time per day to do everything because I was like full on finishing everything daily, maxing it all, like maxing all that for value wise, and I just couldn't be bothered. I really just couldn't be bothered in the end. Especially for a game that really had very little multiplayer element. The co-op, like, event stuff was kind of cool, but that was few and far between. And it wasn't worth running dungeons and shit in co-op a lot of the time, because that was pretty easily completable on your own. $5 a month for an AFK, yeah. That could be alright. We're gonna fuse this, because I want to keep the Eleanor right now. I don't know if we're live yet on this, actually. We are, sweet. That's just full-on game, then.
Don't underestimate me.
Wait.
Perish before true magic.
I paid very little attention to what I was doing, except for that, like, one turn where I had to out the ward, and we managed to do it. Sweet. Hasn't even been that long.
Didn't even break a
It's only been
sweat.
like 30 minutes since I started streaming. It feels like I've been here like an hour already. I think we're only 3 games deep, aren't we? Yep, wow. That really felt like it went for a while. But yeah, I'm enjoying World Flipper, which is another Psy Games game. Like, published at least. Published by them. That's been okay. I don't know how it's going to go long term. It was a bit of a pain with the whole reroll system shit that they kind of fucked up for West compared to everywhere else, like global. But since I just used my PC in the end to reroll it, it really wasn't that difficult. It was just kind of a nuisance because you couldn't really do it on mobile in any kind of practical manner without just having to delete the whole fucking game and re-download 3+ gigabytes. But once I got the couple of characters that I'm kind of happy with, I've just been progressing. I'm progressing through World 3. I've finished that. I'm in World 4 now, whatever it is, or Section 4, Stage 4, whatever the story stuff is. Stellaris. Stellaris. Why does that sound familiar? Let's look. I'll look that up real
Class
quick.
is in session.
Stellaris. Ah, yeah, that's the what's the name game. I have seen that before. I actually think I remember when this came out in 2016. The game was free base game? Nice. I don't know if I missed that or not. Probably, honestly. Depends on what it was on, free. Like, was it free on Steam for the base game? Free somewhere else, because that'll determine whether I have it or not. Yeah. I can't remember if they gave it out on Epic or not already. I've been getting every single Epic game that they give out free so far, and I get all the free Prime games over the last couple of years, basically. I've been getting everything that I can free like that. Yeah. If it was free on Steam, I definitely missed it. If it was free on something like Epic or something, I probably didn't. What am I going to do here? Missile? We can set up the authoring next turn. During the summer sale? Yeah, it's not a bad time to buy a game like that. This game does look fun. I like I said, I remember seeing it when it came out. There was another game I remember that was similar to this. I can't remember what it was now. I just remember there was a game that a friend of mine used to play that was very similar to this. Play that. I don't really want to play anything else, honestly, now. Because I didn't really draw anything good. I do like games like this. It's just that, yeah, it's a time sink. And since having my son 3 years ago, time sinks aren't really the best thing for me, typically. Not unless I can just kind of play them casually, although I have considered New World. I quite enjoy that game. New World is fun. I like it. Not survive out toaster. It's what Sim 6 is a level because I actually had a PC then. Yeah, okay, fair. Fair. Oh, that's got to be one of the greatest lines. I'm out toaster. There's nothing here I like to draw off this, I don't think. Like, Isabel would have been ideal, but I didn't like my odds of getting her. Alright, we're just gonna roll with this then.
You ready for the good stuff?
But yeah, I quite enjoyed the New World, like, was it closed beta or whatever? I played that a bit, and then I refunded the game in the end because I was like, the couple of friends I was going to play with aren't going to play it. And then I downloaded the open beta yesterday, since that's now in a full open beta for free. And I played a little bit of that before I streamed this.
The false will sink and the true
You have to play with it, so yeah. I have a bunch of games that I haven't played. That I bought just because they were cheap. I have the entire Disgaea collection that I haven't touched since I bought it because I just wanted to own the entire Disgaea collection. And was like, fuck it, I should probably buy this while it's on really cheap sale for everything. We'll draw a card here. Come on, Isabel. You gotta be somewhere in my deck, right? Fuck's sake, come on. Strike for 1, so I can play that for free and get some value out of it still.
She is the bloom.
No Isabel yet. Wow, okay. I'm gonna play the Goblin. Then we might just Missile, actually. Missile face and hit for damage. We're gonna get wiped by this Leod anyway. We'll grab these free Epic games as well. Niho's actually the complete edition for the first Niho's on Epic at the moment. Quite a good deal, I think, for free. A game that I don't actually have. I'm not usually into those sort of games, but you know, free, I'll take it. You offer me a free game, I'll take free games, man. Free games all day. Yeah, this is actually going to be really rough if I don't draw this like next turn. Epic free games, yeah. That's the main draw that drew me to Epic, honestly, was just their free game system. Since they're weekly, you can get some quite decent things. Like, I got GTA 5 on here, fucking, Borderlands stuff was all free as well, I think. Which was nice, even though I already owned them all on Steam. But there were some nice bigger games that they gave out free. Remnant from the Ashes was free. It was a good game. There's a lot. Stanley Parable's on here too. Souls Battlefront 2. There's quite a library of games they gave out for free back then. Obviously they're not available now, but it was cool. It was cool. Insert, draw. That's still not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to start doing something or I'm gonna die. Oh, I was generating another card, for fuck's sake. Driven, I guess. So I gotta free up space in my hand now.
It comes to this.
That'll generate 2. Evo will generate 3. Honestly, it's just too many, right? I'm actually already generating too many, right? No, I can play this actually, and then I can just Evo 1, and then I can get the extra one that I'm gonna need.
Eventually.
Rapid fire!
This was really not good, by the way. This is not how you meant to do this at all.
The water. She is the bloom.
Come on.
Rapid fire!
Quartz's come in every shade
I'm probably still dead.
imaginable.
Ah, finally fucking got her.
Miles away!
Bit too fucking late, honestly. I'm gonna dump... What am I gonna... I don't even want to dump any of this. Fuck. Super not good, honestly. If I'm dead, I accept it. If not, I actually have a chance because I think we're live.
I shall take the front.
Yeah, spells with different names 7. Unfortunately, I'm dead. Otherwise, we could have pulled off what we pulled off last time and just hit him in the face.
Woo! You got the stuff.
Da. Well, alright. That didn't go that well. I think we won... Yeah, we won 2, lost 2? Cool. That's not the worst. Could be way worse. What else we got? What else have I got? Dice Legacy. Never heard of you. Just looking at random games and it's like, oh, Dice Legacy. That looks interesting. Or maybe it doesn't, I guess. I don't know. That looks like a weird game. This is an okay-ish hand, although I think I'm just going to dump those and look for lower cost stuff. It's okay, but not really that useful at the start of my game. Would like that in, like, turn 3. Dungeon Dice Monsters. Yeah, exactly. Not Dungeon Dice Monsters. No interest. If it's not Dungeon Dice Monsters, I don't want it. To be fair, that game would actually be pretty fun if it was fully fleshed out as a game. I believe they did release, like, a version of that, right? But, like... I just imagine if they did full on with it, it could be pretty interesting. I'm actually skipping my first 2 turns because this is just shit. I really don't want to play any of this. Like, I could have played the Rooney, but like, little to no value on it. It's just kind of bad. Authoring I just don't want to use because, you know, I want the double draw over the damage here. This kind of makes up for it a little bit, I guess, because we're getting 2 card plays, a draw and a spell boost along with the amulet, so... We're getting a decent value, but damn, that could have went better. What else is there recently that I've got? I've got the new Pokemon games when they come out soon. You know, that's only like another month away after this month, right? So we'll say 2 months. 2 months away. They're pre-ordered. Oh. God, okay. Yep, barely on 3 times in the same term. Yep, that happened to me yesterday, the day before. Hey, what's up? Things are good. If by good, I mean I'm going 50-50, which I guess is pretty good. 3 on that is fine. We're dealing 1 to everything this turn, so that's not the worst. We can play the flower, play the Covenant, play the Covenant. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. We can kill that, which will spawn the bloody stupid thing. And then we can kill this one, which will spawn the other stupid thing. And that'll guarantee a ward bite.
I love this job. Of course I do.
Ugh. There we go. Yeah, we're doing that 50-50 play at the moment, you know? We're going down that 50% win rate. This will decide if we're playing above average or not.
Your red petals will soon be done.
Playing well in my Shadowverse unsubbed, yeah. Yeah, we're not allowed to play well. We're definitely not allowed to play well. It's going to be arse pulls or nothing on this channel, you know? If we're not pulling, you know, lethal out our arse, then we're not winning. Clearly. Alright, that went okay. I don't like our odds long term, but this went you know, above average, I would say. I'm actually going to dump I'm going to dump that for that, because I want to get insight soon. I'm going to have to do something. Rooney, not quite live. Squirrel live, so we'll play it. I think we're still under authoring, right? Yes, so there's no point playing that yet. And this rest of this hand is kind of meh.
Nothing stops me.
Actually going to play this. How do I want to handle the rest of this turn? I'm actually going to Evo it. Not optimal. suboptimal play, but I want the card play. Since we're going to struggle to get Quattro up from here. I am just debating on whether I want to play Steed or whether I just want to go with the Crystal Witch. I'm leaning towards Crystal Witch for the draw. And that gets buff on Rooney to 7, which I think is where I want it.
Every shade imaginable.
Ball and Missile. I don't think I've played one of those yet. Yeah, which is more stats for sure. I just don't know whether that's what I want or not here. I'm probably getting locked out of spells next turn if I'm not careful, right? Because of Omega. I've always got to assume they just have Omega. Okay. That's something.
We are the water. She is the moon.
See, I'm only getting stronger.
This is standard, right? Yeah, this is standard. I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. That's the first time I think I've seen that, really. Right?
You are mine forever.
First time I've really seen this card in a standard deck. Like, I've seen it unlimited, of course, because you run it with, Anatomy, but I don't think I've seen it ran in standard play much.
Make it fashion.
But yeah, this is, the Grand Prix, so maybe they're just trying something off the wall. We are only in Group B, but damn. What do I want to do next here? So Quattro's still going to be a bit off. We can do okay with it. I'm not going to quite get there. Not unless I fuse or I draw luckily. That's my other option, is just to draw well. That's actually not that bad. I'm going to ribbon that, even though I could have probably done better, but...
Class is in session.
Rooney's at 10, makes it pretty playable if I want to use that here. Quattro will be live for next turn. Rooney will clog our hand up quite a bit, though. Do I really care that much, though? Do I care if Rooney clogs me this turn? Probably want Evo damage, at least. So we're going to do that.
Respect the craft, a bit of magic.
The other play... I want to hold that. Actually, I can just fuse this. Generate a card. Which generates insight. Then I can just Rooney. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna Rooney. Fuck him. We're gonna try and set lethal for next turn. The odds are they kill my board, but, you know, we're gonna try. If they can kill both of these, or just ward me out, then yeah, I can't beat them. Also, if I get Omega, I can't beat them yet, so it's gonna be a drawn out game. I'm just gonna clog up my whole hand. Also, don't you love that it chroma keys out my cup? Even though the cup is blue and my green screen is green, it's just that they're, like, similar enough under this light. I think that's great. I love it. It doesn't chroma key this blue out much. Sometimes it does if I have it too high, but I think it chroma keys out the lettering and stuff on the edge here a little bit. It's just that this blue, even though I think it... Well, I guess it's a bit brighter than that. Doesn't get it out. Well, that's bad. But not that bad. Yeah, it does. It looks weird. It looks very odd when it's like clear and you can't see it. You can kind of see the blue inside there, or what it's meant to be. We just game here, I think, too, right? Quattro.
Don't underestimate me.
And elements.
Perish before true magic.
Oh, above average. 3 out of 5. We'll take it. We will take a 3 out of 5 game.
Didn't even
My red cup doesn't have this problem because red doesn't get chroma keyed on this, like, at all, obviously. Which makes sense, but it's weird the blue does. It's also, I gotta be careful because a couple of my shirts, one of them gets completely chroma keyed out because it's too close to green. My other one is a grey-green color and gets slightly chroma keyed out depending on my similarity setting. So that's why I'm trying to wear this like darker colored one whenever I'm streaming. I don't really have many other colors. I've got three nicer shirts now. I should have got a few more while they're on sale. They're like $70 shirts down to $10. There was just this huge sale on. I should have got like 5 or 6 of them, honestly. Cool. So we're doing good progress here already, which is nice. I didn't actually check my challenges when they reset. Ghost stream 1, yeah. I could wear the green shirt and it just chroma keys me out, like, everywhere. Sorry, everywhere that it isn't me, it gets chroma keyed. That would be pretty good. Maybe that, if I stream on Halloween, maybe that's what I'll do, you know? It'll be talking head stream. It'll just be me chroma keyed out with just my head. Like, we'll do it right up, and we'll just have my head floating here. We'll just be arms and a head. That sounds like a fun stream, honestly. Maybe I could even get a picture of the chair or something, and, like, make sure that I put the chair in the background a little bit. So that it looks like the chair's still there. That could be really fun. I would love to try and finish all of these, but unless I get lucky here, I don't know if I'm going to have that much time. I don't know when my sister finished. Like, my sister's doing someone's hair today. My cousin's. And then she's bringing me dinner back when she finishes, because I've only eaten lunch so far, and it'll be probably dinner time. It's actually nearly dinner time now. By the time she comes back, and I don't know what time. It's been a couple hours since she's been gone, so she was doing like bleach and shit, so probably gonna take a little while. But I was like, yeah, no, I should fit a stream in between that. I just love, like, you can, like, because, you know, chroma key. Put it in front of my face and it just chroma keys me out. The fun things I do sometimes. I literally love this deck, by the way. Except when I draw like this. Holy fuck, that's bad. This is almost, like, one of the worst openers. I really need a good draw now. I don't mind starting with, like, a 3 cost. I just don't like starting with 3 of them. That kind of makes up for it. It's just we don't have a turn 1 play. And we do have Unsheathed, which is the harder of the cards to get from the combo. For Unlimited. That was a bit laggy. A bit weird. Ooh. Proven Methodology looks good. But I kind of want damage board. The Proven Methodology has a kind of a pseudo 1 in 3 chance of pulling what I want. Because of how the deck is structured. It should always pull something I want in regards to having Storm. Good. But it has the chance of obviously not pulling the exact card I want. Do I purely go damage here? A slow Haven decks? There's nothing wrong with that. Mine is super dependent on what I'm playing. When it comes to Sword, I like to play hyper aggressive. Same with Blood. Both those classes, I play super aggressive. And they're my favorite ways to play those classes. But yeah, when I play Haven, which is another one of my top 3 favorite classes, I think Blood, Haven, and then I don't know what else would be my favorite after that. It could either be, it used to be like Portal and stuff, but that's kind of changing these days. I actually prefer to play Sword like this at the moment. But like complete opposites. Haven, I'll play Super Control. Elena, heal Haven every day, all day. That's by far one of my favorite ways to play that deck. What do I want to actually do? I really want to play Proven because I want a chance at Diona. But I also do need to actually get around this. So we might just play Lizard. Because we still got Stroke of Conviction here. And with this, I can actually kill the ward and go face for extra damage.
A second wind got to roam in style. Worth your weight in gold.
But yeah, super dependent on what I'm playing, like what class I'm playing, to what's my actual favorite decks to play. Because it was always like aggro bats / burn was like my favorite blood class. Elena heal Haven. I used to love the burn variant of it more, but that's kind of died off these days. For Haven, then aggro sword decks followed pretty closely by, I would say, like artifact portal decks, which are very different to what they were back then. So I don't know. And then rune decks are just spell boost. I love any spell boost rune deck at this point. I like playing them. They're a fun deck, and this is Daria. Sweet. Don't know how this matchup will go, but Daria's fun. I love Daria. Favorite spell boost deck ever. Daria. D-shift Daria, of course. You can't go just normal Daria. It's got to be D-shift, but hopefully I can do something here. Like, I can just lethal them if I draw into Diona here on its own.
You'll all be swept
Like, I just
away.
full-on lethal them from this point. Like, 100% from right now. I do potentially die next turn if I don't get Diona in my hand. And it's I'm going to say it's effectively a 1 in 3. A 1 in 10, sorry. Because we got 32 cards, 3 Dionas in the deck. I could guarantee the Diona with proven methodology. That doesn't really get me there. That really sucks, because now I definitely can't lethal. And anything I play now is going to be bad. Cool. I love it. So no matter what I do here, that needs to die. I'm probably just dead because they got elements. Actually, I should just check, honestly. No, spells with different names. Elements just kills me. That's game. Cool.
I retreat for now.
Still running a Daria, yeah. I couldn't get 14 damage. Even with my 5 on board. There was just no way for me to do it. And their elements was live, so they just kill me. Ugh. That seems weird because always trying to stall, yeah. New Eris is fun. I haven't got to mess with the New Eris actually.
Is fighting and
It looks
despair
okay.
all you know?
We'll drop that. We might actually hold Mentors. It's a draw, plus it can buff our 1-drop if we don't get Katana. And even if we get Katana, then that could be the case. So we'll play Everlasting. We'll get our 1-drop since we didn't draw any. We got Katana, which just Quick Blader. Oh, Dario, yeah. Dario, like, back when I played, was still exceptionally good deck.
Stop!
Like, for the Unlim format, it was exceptional, and then for, like, rotation when it come out, it was exceedingly good.
Doesn't this land just fill you with reverence?
Back then. They were some good old times, man. Good old times. We're gonna play Lizard.
I go with the wind.
What kind of Haven deck is this actually? Is this just Stormhaven? I think so, right? Greywing Featherfolk leads me to think Stormhaven. Yeah, Summit Temple, definitely Stormhaven.
Aegis transformation! Holy jam!
Actually not so bad. I want to play against Stormhaven if I'm going to go up against Haven on Unlimited Ladder right now. With this deck, because Elena Haven's really hard for me to deal with. How do I want to do this?
Got to roam in style.
I want to maximize damage
Did I not pray hard
while
enough?
setting up here. So we'll play the swinging, we'll get its buff, we'll do damage to... And actually, is this a problem? If this fellow attack defense has not been increased by an effect, at the start of your turn, if this fellow's attack defense has not been increased by effect, which it already has, it's already got a +1, right, because of its own effect. So, at the end of turn, at least 2 amulets are in play, game +1. It's not really doing a lot now, but it could do a lot later, but I think I need to push damage, so I got the option. Because we're actually very close to just lethaling.
Now, if you would please...
Like, next turn, it's basically lethal, right? Due to, what, 2, 4,
Every shot is
9 at least? Actually more than that if I use Stroke of Conviction instead.
We're done for.
That does require me having a free board.
A painless death is the mercy I can afford you.
Kind of annoying. Mainly the Banish actually really annoys me. So I can play this.
The uncharted desert awaits.
That gets me that. Allows me to trade it.
I've been spotted.
I could go Stroke of Conviction, get the Bladers, get the damage in that I need, which is probably what I should do. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
I will strike you down.
Probably gonna spread my stats out too.
I'll show you why I am fit to rule.
This gets us 6, which makes Albert not quite lethal on his own right now. There is a chance we can always return something and then redraw, but redraw it.
Shifting into moonlight. Right
What's this? Storm.
The real
Okay.
battle begins.
This thing's kind of cool looking.
Fists of justice, and nothing's gonna stop 'em.
Oh yeah, it just kills me because of Summit. Cool. Alright. More of a flexible inclusion. So it has a couple of benefits. So, because of how this deck functions, right, you want to hit your 1-drops and your 3-drops, ideally, right? If you miss those, Castle can replace them, which is really nice. You can just play it and get a 1-drop, or you can play it and get a 3-drop. A 2-drop doesn't really matter, because the only 2-drop, I think, in this deck that's ran, outside of spells, is the... Actually, I can just take a look. I should just click Battle again, because I think I can just preview there, right? Yeah, the only 2-drop follower is this thing, which you don't really want to summon off it. The 3-drops are really nice because you've got Lizard, Fox, and Sword Swing. So Sword Swing and Lizard are really good. Fox is okay if you get it buffed through an amulet effect, which is definitely doable thanks to our 2-drop. Our only 1-drops are the Bandit and Katana, so 50-50 on if we get Storm immediately, or if we get the buff set up early, which is what we aim for. We're only running 2 Castle as well. And then the other benefit, obviously you can pull out Albert for free for 5, which is fine, but kind of meh. But ideally, this thing, Dramatic Retreat, banishes an ally follower and put a copy of that follower and change its cost to 0. So you can actually use this to... I tend to send Katana back most of the time, but you can send anything back with it, and it will change its cost to 0. So if you have an Everlasting Castle in your hand, and you have 0 play points, it plays whatever you just put back in your deck for free. Which, there is a turn 6 combo, which I have never pulled off because I've never needed it, but you can unsheath Diona, hit them in the face for maximum Diona damage. If you're turn 6, you can play the spell and then you can Everlasting. And hit them for more. So, it's a cool little one, yeah. It's just a small interaction that I don't tend to benefit that much from, but it's nice. So it's very, very flexible card that has that interaction as a bonus. Like, I mostly use it for its flexibility, but that interaction is awesome. Because, like, turn 2, turn 3, you could just use that combination to replay the card you just sent out.
You must die.
And get either extra damage in, or, yeah, just set up. Plus, it draws you 2 cards, which in this deck, you really have to have more... You need that extra draw power, just so you can see the Unsheathed Blades and stuff in your hand more often. I like. So it is quite... I think it's quite good. Everlasting Castle. Not necessary, just really flexible card. I really wanted to win some, though. We're actually not having that much luck right now. This deck has done some insane things for me, but today it's just kind of not doing it. So I'm going to put that back in, because I don't really have much to play here that I like. Yeah, Katana's okay now. I can go for extra damage. So it gets us 2 closer. It sets up the Everlasting Castle play if I want to use that later, so I can play it for 0 and get an extra body on board. Which, honestly, that's a pretty bad body to get, but, you know... At least it's an option later. Everything here just feels fucking terrible, by the way. At least we got that, so I'm probably just going to try and force damage out.
Speed things up. Too slow, too slow.
So that is a guarantee, well, not guaranteed, but 10 damage from hand. Turn 5 right now. If I can get any of my amulet cards, I can try and do more. I don't know what they're actually doing. You can take a +1. So this is the ambush buff deck. Okay. I see. It's actually a pretty cool little deck. I like this one.
This town eats good folk for breakfast.
I'm just gonna go wide, I think. Since we didn't really draw anything else, I just need damage now. Because we're very close to just lethaling them. So if we get to stick 2 damage, we can potentially just win. We need to stick at least 2 damage. And it can't be through Evo, it has to be straight up 2 damage here. Minimum. Because I need the Evo for the Diona to do 10.
Should have been quicker.
Doesn't look like we're going to stick that damage, unfortunately, though. Damn. It's unfortunate. We can just, like, we can do this over a couple of turns. It's just that this is going to be much worse.
I'll swallow you whole.
Looks like they're wasting a lot of cards, though, so this might be good.
You're done for.
We might actually get away with this 2-turn.
I've got 8 transformations.
That hits for 7, 8. Oh, they didn't actually hit us, though. Ooh, nice.
Like petals in the wind, my blade.
I think we might actually be able to do this though. We might just take the game.
Behold,
Not this turn, but like in general, because like that goes back to our hand thanks to the Unsheathed Blade effect, and we can just do it again next turn. This is where if I had my draw card, like I could potentially turn 6 combo this. Not that I'd want to, but I could, and that'd be really cool.
Your last.
If they can't just kill me this turn, then we should be good. We should be fine, right?
ultimate in swordsmanship.
Filthy cur.
Yeah, that's game. Cool.
I should have foreseen this.
We got our draw card. I wanted to see if I could do it. I don't have Everlasting Castle though, so it wouldn't be worth it. I'd risk too much doing it, but it would be cool. It'd be cool if I could have done that. I have never pulled that combo off because I've never needed it. I've never been in a situation where it's like, that combo, that gets me game. It's always been, they're already dead, and that combo is kind of irrelevant now. But it's an awesome one where you can do it. It would be amazing. That would be 100% a clip I would love to do. But I'm not going to super deliberately aim for it either.
Revel in the power of flame.
Alright, so Shadow is not a bad match, honestly. This isn't a bad hand either. 1 drop into 2 drop. We kind of just need one of our 3 drops at this point. Honestly, any of them would be fine here, and that's cool, we got one. Because we run 9. We got 9 total 3 drops. The odds are you should hit those more often than any other card in the deck. One of the 3. Cool, we got Unsheathed as well. It's a very nice setup. Now, all I could really ask for would be another 3-drop. Because then I can play the Lizard and I can play its Amulet in turn 4 if I get my other 3-drop to play.
Impressive technology.
Okay, some 1/1s. That's fine. Ooh, Katana, that's nice, but we're going to save that till next turn. Go for damage. So I can Katana Steed. If this doesn't die this turn, which against Shadow it could, but I'll kick Katana first, play the Steed so I've got the extra buff on the Dione for turn 5. This gives us the Bullet Bike, which will get us +2, so we're actually doing +6 total with the double attack. So we're doing, with Evo points, a ridiculous amount of damage. We're doing 16 damage. Turn 5. Which against Shadow should almost be a guaranteed lethal, honestly. They have to outward that at that point. And turn 5 ward in Shadow doesn't seem to be that common. Otherwise it's healing. Healing's our other option, but they're going to continue to take damage next turn, so... It does suck though, because now I can't really play the Katana. Because I don't want to waste the bike that's already on board. Not unless I have to. Which I don't think I'm going to have to here. We did get the Mentors though, which is actually pretty good. There's some potential here. Huh.
What do we have here?
I think I'm just going to try and set this up instead. Pass. Give him less targets to hit as well, while setting up our lethal. Could backfire on me because I could have went for Katana for an extra 3 damage now instead of the 4 damage from Dancing Blade, but I feel like the right move was just to try and kill him off now.
Best of luck to you.
Need balance. I go with the wind.
Okay, Nicola. That's actually good for us. Bringing back my Lizard is actually kind of insane. Because if this dies, we get another bike. Which gives us a further 2 damage. So we're going to have 5+ on the Dione for 20 damage. Which means no amount of healing would protect you. That's actually terrible for them. I'm pretty sure they already accepted they die, but, you know, that's how things are. Come on. Don't think you have a play. I actually really like the turn 5 lethal setup. What you aim for in this deck purely, it's really your only decent way to game. And it happens way more than it probably should, but it's definitely the best, one of the best decks I've played so far since coming back for getting wins. Like, look at this. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're doing 20 damage turn 5.
Behold,
Not counting the 8 we've already done.
unrefined.
That's very hard to stop. Very difficult to stop. How are we doing progress-wise? We should have actually done pretty well. I think the only challenge we won't be progressing on is the rune one, right? Yeah, I need to win like one match with rune as well. So that's what I might do in a second, actually. So I'm going to be right back because I'm going to head to the toilet because I keep drinking too much, and the more I drink, the more I need to go. So we'll do that, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, back we come. Cool. Alright. So I need to do at least one rune game, so we might knock that out right now. We'll see if we can get the early win with this. This is just a unlimited D-shift variant, so it's pretty much just major spell boost. That's really all it does. I probably should include Isabel, actually, because this is, I built this deck pre-Isabel that I put in in my other deck. And I don't have it in here, which would probably be a really good card to run in here, considering how spell-heavy it is. We could actually do quite well, I think. That's what I probably should do. I kind of like that. I was tempted to dump one, but we might hold one because it's a one-cost spell boost, which is not bad. Take it. I would like to draw some more cards. We are going second, so we are going to get 2 cards. How long have I been playing Shadowverse? Do we count before I quit for a year and a half, or do we only count since I came back? Because there's the long answer and the short answer. Short answer? Short answer, I've been back about a week and a half. Long answer, I started playing when Darkness Evolved released, back in, I believe, late 2016. And I played for about 3 years with well over 4,000 hours in the game. And well over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Ugh. So a very, we want to say a very long time. We've both been playing very long times, more than we should. What do we got here? This is not the worst hand, honestly. Yeah. I just couldn't give the game any more time back then, honestly. 2 long breaks, damn. I thought a year and a half, I thought it was a while, you know, to come back.
I'll teach you real quick.
What do I do with the rest of this now? I need to draw more cards, ideally, while also burning more cards. I want to use that, but I can't. So we're going to go with this, draw 2. We'll evo it, gain the boost.
For the good stuff?
OG D-shift? Yeah, OG D-shift, man. That wasn't a problem at all before the rotation shift, you know? Before they split rotation and unlimited and D-shift was, you know, kind of broken.
This bears further study.
Alright. Everything in my hand got a nice decrease now. I don't know what that was from, actually. What was that from? That was a card effect, wasn't it? It was something I had on me. Whims of Chaos. Especially was flying effect. Whims of Chaos. Ah, that's what they played, right? So that actually did way better for me than anything, right? Because, like, holy fuck. Because I can play this. Increase that to 4. Oh, fuck. This is not going to go well. I can play this, which will boost it. It'll only boost it by 1, right? It'll only boost it by 1. So it will make up for the cost of playing it, but it'll get it on board, and that's what I want. I wish I could play it at full value, but... They might actually just lose to this now.
Is only the beginning.
Because I can just D-shift now.
Some real magic!
I can throw the Evo on this for 5.
My crystal
I can pass the turn. Get another turn. Everything gets done again, you know? Oh, fuck. That just got way better. Holy shit. Boost everything by 2. Play D-shift again.
Some real magic!
Play fucking Kung. Oh no. Oh no. This went better than I could have ever wanted. Well, I wanted a quick win. They just kind of handed it to me with Whims of Chaos. When does that disappear? Is that permanently? At the start of your turn, change the cost of... Yeah, that's a permanent effect, right? So they just kind of fucked themselves. Like, that just let me D-shift twice on turn fucking 5. Without actually having spell boosted my D-shift hardly at all myself.
Didn't even break a sweat.
4K mark. Considering I haven't taken the ranking up that seriously, that's pretty decent. We need 2 more wins. Then I'll probably be happy to nearly round out the stream at that point. Oh dear. Then I don't know what I'm going to do next, actually. I should clean up a little bit, honestly. That's what I should do. I've got a few things I need to do. I was going to go out and play the Digimon TCG, actually, tonight. I've only missed a couple of tournaments now. I think 3 total, maybe? Maybe 3, maybe 2? This will be my 3rd one I've missed since the TCG started nearly a year ago. Actually, no, yeah. Not quite a year ago. It was November when the pre-release happened. Like, you know, just some casual. I like physical card games, as long as my digital card games. This is actually a good start. But yeah, I've been playing that pretty consistently, and tonight I just really wasn't feeling it. I was like, I really can't be bothered. I'd have to catch a bus in. I would have to try and, you know, I'd have to wait a while. Usually we're playing from like 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock if we have a decent turnout, and it's like, I really can't be bothered at night. Plus, we have 2 events. We have a Friday event at one store and a Saturday event at another store. So I'm like, well, I'm going to play Saturday event, no doubt, anyway, because it's got way better rewards, because they don't give out the same stuff, usually. So I'm like, you know, I'll just play, I'll play on tomorrow afternoon, sorry, because it's actually during the day, which is way better. I fucked that up, by the way. Hopefully 1 damage doesn't matter, but it probably will. Can't believe I just fucked that up, man. Ugh, distracted by talking and completely forgot to attack. See if that 1 damage matters. Also, we didn't get a 2-drop. I mean, we only have like 2 cards that are 2-drops, so I mean, yeah. Fuck. Watch it matter. Watch it matter as well. Watch this be 1-off lethal turn 5, and I'm just gonna cry.
Strike now.
No more games.
So they're going to attack me. I'm gonna play the lizard because fuck my life. I'm gonna play lizard.
I go with the wind.
At your service.
I'll play the lizard. I will hope they don't kill lizard immediately. It would be nice. Don't kill my lizard. Leave my lizard alone. Let him be a good boy for this turn. You can kill him next turn. Because then I can play Sword Swing and Dreadful Steed, and I can actually set up like 20 damage Dione again. Oh, 20 damage Dione is like my bread and butter, man. If I can pull off 20 damage Dione, I'm happy. Lizard got killed. I'm still gonna do the Sword Swing thing because I want the damage. Plus Evo point is good. We can go for a decent chunk of damage and probably still just set up lethal, right? So it doesn't matter. But you know, fuck it.
Who'll be my victim today?
Like if they kill this, which they kind of have to,
I'll show you why I
then we're gonna have +3 on the Dione,
Time to appraise. Are you worth your weight in gold?
which does 16 damage. So it's water bust basically for them. I mean, they can also heal, but sword healing? Who's ever heard of that, you know? What kind of sword deck heals on turn 5? Certainly not any sword deck I've ever played. But a ward is definitely a viable option here. Control, no, we don't talk about control sword in this house, boy. Oh. No control swords in this house. I actually wonder what they're going to do. Because, like, they don't kill this, they die. They kill this, they die. They have to ward. That or heal for 4, right? Yeah, heal for 4. And kill this. We can do 16 damage. So it's ward or heal for 4.
Come now, let us play
That
together.
doesn't look like it. That doesn't look like a heal for 4.
Strike now.
Game.
Oh, they're gonna kill it.
I lowballed you.
16 damage Dione incoming.
I'll save you all. Ah!
And that's lethal. Now make sure I play the right card.
Petals in the wind, my blade dances.
I heard you like
Burn.
face damage.
Behold, the pinnacle of elegance.
Wouldn't even let me smack him with the waifu, you know? Kind of disappointed. I just wanted to hit you in the face casually.
Worthless.
It wasn't anything
Challenge me when you're
serious. We're at 4 win streak though, which is pretty good. One more win, and that will at least round out my dailies, which is nice. Then I've only got... What else do I have to do today? What else? So that's done for Shadowverse. Splinterlands that I've been playing lately is later, because I wait until my DEC crystal stuff's maxed out, which is good. What else? What else? What else can I do today?
Revel in
I want to clean up a little bit, just a little bit.
Will be swept away.
Gonna have dinner.
Beat it,
Nah,
small
maybe
fry.
later I'll play some Call of Duty. We'll see. We did have season reset, well, half season reset thing yesterday for Warzone. My sister and our Canadian buddy decides to play. That could be alright. I've still got to max level that to 200, so I get the bonuses and shit. Well, not really bonuses, but the fucking like prestige max thing. And I've got to get to level. I've got to level up my battle pass to 100, which I've almost finished that too. I'm just too lazy to do it lately because we haven't been enjoying that much since all the hackers came in, like more heavy than usual, and the hacks are getting more and more extreme. Like. First it's like, hey, yeah, we have aimbot and we have wall hacks. And now it's like, hey, we have super speed hacks and super flying hacks. It's like, wow, guys, okay, calm down. I don't like any of this, so let's just send that back and draw new cards. Come on, get me a good play. Okay. That's not what I was after, but I'll take it. Really not what I was after. Ugh. What am I actually going to do next? Tempted to play nothing. Yep, nothing it is. We might make a play on turn 4, because we can Fox Lance Mentors, and that gives us a Storm. which doesn't set us up with lethal, but does do a fair bit of damage, especially with Evo Point.
Every shade imaginable.
It'll get us... That doesn't gain a buff, so it'll get us a little bit. They heard I liked combos? Yeah, man, they did. They heard I love combos, you know? They were like, ah, yes, you love the Diona Unsheathed combo, we shall provide.
I'll show you
We'll do 5 with this. We're going to be just off lethal next turn if they kill this off, which surely they will. Then it's just a matter of if they can kill me or not. Because with our setup here, we're looking pretty promising. If they leave this up for whatever reason, then that's just dumb, but they surely aren't that dumb. That's bad. That's not good. Battle stats opponent, 4 uniques played so far, although I think at the end of this turn it's probably going to end up a fair bit higher, right? What are they doing? Evo trade, so I can trade that and keep this up. That's bad. Yeah, that's very bad. Good chance they have D-shift already.
I'm on a different plane from you.
Why you really kind of want to go first when you're playing Sword against Rune. Because this situation happens way more often than I would like it to. I would say at least 50% of my matches go this way against Rune. If I go second. Since I didn't have a setup, we're kind of just fucked. Yeah, I think we're just kind of dead. Like, all I've got to play is the Diona combo.
Petals in the wind, my blade dances.
Which does get us 10 damage, but they're just going to heal the 10 damage away next turn, probably. Right? Because, what are they at? They're at 4, so they're not quite there yet, I guess. So, maybe not. But, if they have D-Shift, it would not be hard to pull off. Yeah, there it is. That's game.
What?
Their board presence just kills me with D-Shift, so it doesn't matter. Fair enough. I really needed a turn 3 play earlier. I actually, with the turn 3 play, either of my other cards on turn 3, if that dies, I would have been able to Diona on 5 just fine. With a decent chunk of damage. I just needed the earlier setup. Like, damn. You provided me the combo side games, and then you ripped away my chances of winning. I think we only need one more win. Like, come on. Show us the money. Dragoncraft, okay, okay. I don't have that much experience, but we'll let him taint me for once. This is not bad. Also not great. But we'll see what we got. So a little bit of a combo going already. Ooh, that's a tempting turn 4 combo, honestly. I really need a decent draw for next turn, though, if I want to do that. Otherwise, I'm probably going to resort to Dramatic Retreating the 1-1 here, and then Everlasting Castling it back out. I actually forgot this Everlasting Castle was a legendary. I don't think... Do we have any legendary spells that aren't just procced off something else? I don't think we do, right? We have legendary amulets and legendary followers, but I don't know if we have legendary spells.
Hands up.
Do I dramatic retreat this, or do I try and wait it out? I don't think I can. I think I have to. And then I still can't play... Oh, we drew it. Fucking... Okay. I see how it is. So this should get us Katana. Because there's only one left of that Riven Bandit in my deck. That's the other possibility is, right? You play the draw card, you potentially just redraw what you just put back in the deck. This is actually not the worst start now with this opening. Kills everything that costs 5 or more, yeah. Waiting for a response. That's a sign, you know. Could it be a free win or a free-ish win? I don't recognize that card back that they're using, actually. Let me get a little bit closer so I can see it. Is it Mysterian Friends? Don't really recognize it. Or is it Zombieland Saga, maybe? No, surely not. I don't know. I don't know. Don't recognize it off the top of my head. It's hard to tell also in this image. Waiting for a response. Your enemy shall quit shortly. That would actually be pretty good. But, let's see. What can I do? 5D up, so. Looking something up real quick. Well, we just, we're hanging out, we're just waiting. Casual, real chill, we'll just wait it out. Maybe one day. Ah, look there, maybe one day we'd get a game. That's fine, actually. It's not the greatest game to go out on, but we'll take it. After we lost the last one, we'll take it.
Challenge me when you're better.
If we clean 42, 420. That's pretty good, we'll take. We get to open all our packs now, which will be pretty good. And we might end up closing things out. That's not what I meant to click on. Buy packs. Show me the packs. What do we actually have? So we have one Chronicles pack, one Dark pack. I think that's it, actually. We didn't get that many packs today. We've been averaging 2 a day with the Grand Prix, which is good. I'll take it. That's pretty mediocre, honestly. The Dark pack, though, is kind of the one I'm more hyped for at the moment, because the legendaries in this are actually really nice, and I kind of want them. Because the Ascendant doesn't really have anything that I'm that keen on that I wanted that badly. Ooh, nice. Pyrokinetic Witch. That's pretty cool. I like that in gold animated. Worst case, it's some decent vials if I wanted to get rid of it. But I don't think I've got that many copies of it, so we'll hold it. I only end up vialing things I got extras of, and I've been vialing animated extras lately because I need vials to build other things that I've been working on. Which is fine. Battle Pass, we're not that far away from having 100 wins. We'll easily make that before the season change. And we have progressed to 41 on the Battle Pass. Cool. Actually, again, not far off reaching 42, which doesn't really give us anything. I'm not buying the Premium Battle Pass yet. Maybe next season I'll buy it. We'll see if I stick around that long. Hopefully. We'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a bit of fun. We've been here hour and a half. Pretty decent number of times. I'll be uploading yesterday's stream on YouTube pretty much straight after this. I'll see what timing goes, but that should be the case. So until next time, guys, probably tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye. And yeah, no, we're not streaming all day. We're not going to do that. We're not streaming all day. I don't have the time commitment for that. Damn. Anyway, until next time. See ya.